Hey, Trinity, thank you so much for hopping on here today to share about your coaching experience. I have a few questions for you, would love to get your answers. So, before we started working together, what was your biggest concern, hesitation, or worry?
Hmm. Yeah. So before I reached out to you, I was having a lot of anxiety about my finances, and I was crying like literally every day over my finances. Like, I'm not even kidding. And like, I'd wake up in the morning and like, I'd see money going out of my bank account over emails. And I just was so stressed and anxious and like, didn't know how I was going to get the money, was working for a job that didn't provide me with enough money. I was only working part-time. And yeah, just like a lot of anxiousness.
So, now that we have worked together, how has all of that changed for you?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely, well, I'm not crying every day anymore, or not even really crying over it at all, to be honest. Which is like a miracle. Um, I yeah, I feel a lot more relaxed, a lot more in control, able to make a budget, um, basically have a plan set up for my business of ways to like save money, take money out for taxes, just the little things that are needed in order to have financial discipline,
Yeah,
and it's been super helpful and overall really good experience.
yeah. No, I
Yeah.
agree. I see the change from being stressed before to being calm and relaxed. Absolutely.
Yeah, because I just felt like, okay, how am I going to make this work? Like, not only did I get improvement with like finances, but I also had a transition from jobs. Like, you kind of were there for that, the whole thing, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, I know when we started talking, it was more about finances because that was a real concern, but there was a lack of income that was really holding you back
Mm-hmm.
from being able to pay your bills and to plan for the future. And so you're right, there were some life changes that you took on to pursue a
Mm-hmm.
different career, start your own business.
Yeah.
Let's not brush that aside. That's a big deal. And so
Yeah.
sometimes those change priorities. And so we did have to talk about that because that's life.
Mm-hmm.
It's about
Mm-hmm.
balancing what's important and doing the next best thing. Um, so yeah, we definitely worked through a lot of that. So
Yeah.
what type of impact do you think working together will have on you in the next 12 months?
I mean, I think that it's everything. I mean, I know how to do a budget. I'm able to save, like to be able to do the percentages of the like the profit first type of mentality, of just how to manage your business finances. Because I not only had personal finances, but business finances and how to collaborate the two of them and like pay myself and keep it all organized. And so like it's helping me to prepare for tax season. It's helping me to prepare to pay off debt because like I have a lot of student loans. So I have a plan now in place to work towards paying that off. And yeah, just the goal is within the next 12 months to really be able to start nailing down that debt. So with the and I, we did the debt snowball um tracker. So it's cool to see the date when it could be paid off by. Like it gives you hope that's like, okay.
Yeah.
It's envision because before it was like this nebulous concept of like I have all this debt and it feels so heavy and burdensome and it's like okay, when will this ever be paid off?
Yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah.
a lot of people feel that way. You're not the only one to have felt that way.
Yeah.
When you think about the past year and working together, what is one of the specific nuggets of truth that you've taken away from all of that coaching?
Yeah. I mean, I think that that's a good one to think about. I think discipline, honestly, like consistency. Like you have to be consistent each day. in managing it and like looking at it. And when I slack on not keeping up with it or being diligent with that consistency, that's when I start to have problems. So it's like important to have that consistency and not be overwhelmed by the end of the month to have to go back and track like everything. It's like the daily little consistency.
Yeah, you're right. It's the
Yeah.
little things that compound over time. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say to someone who's on the fence with working with me as their coach?
I would say just give it a shot. I mean, it couldn't hurt. If anything, it helps a lot, and like you have someone too that could support you and care about you. Like I got to a breaking point where I literally was like, I just need help. And so I wouldn't wait till you're at a breaking point. Like I would do it sooner than your desperation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So just give it a shot and see how it could impact you and help you. And I would tell people, don't be afraid of reaching out for help because sometimes there's a pride thing like, oh, I don't need help. But like really, we all could benefit, and it's okay to be struggling sometimes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you. We were designed for community. If we were meant to live alone, then God wouldn't have developed or created a bunch of people and had us have those opportunities to develop those relationships. And so, yeah, we definitely have a lot to be thankful for that we have each other to lean on, right? Iron sharpens iron. So,
yeah, that's true.
is there anything else that you'd like to say or add to someone who's listening?
I would just say that Rachel's been a blessing in my life and I'm really grateful. I will continue reaching out to her if needed. My journey's not over. If I ever need more help, I will come back, so just give it a shot. Don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help. I think that would be the biggest thing to say to anyone, not to be embarrassed if you're struggling with something. Like it's okay to have that support. So yeah.
Amen.
That's what I would say.
Thank you. And I enjoyed working with you and I'm looking forward to seeing your journey from here on out. The transformation has been amazing to watch. And I'm excited to see where you go from here. So it's been a pleasure working with you and I look forward to staying connected.
Yes. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful.